What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I finished my first semester of college like 2 weeks ago, and I have some thoughts to yap about. First and foremost, my name is Iyanu. I'm a freshman at Harvard. And yeah, it was definitely an adjustment. Like, I feel like the first week was pretty light because I was just like, I thought I was a time management final boss. I was going to sleep like at 9 p.m. every single day. Homework was manageable if we had any, and it was pretty chill. And I was like, all right, this is college. This is Ivy League education, really, guys. And then it kind of just, I had to lock in. Like, I had to get like a study book to learn how to study because like I low-key never really studied in high school. And I know that sounds pretentious AF, but it's like you kind of just locked in the days before the test. But it's a whole different ballgame when like you don't understand the content, and then they teach you loads of more content the next day, and you kind of just have to like play catch up. So I had to like learn some study habits. I got this book. I think it's How to Study. I'll put it like right here if you guys want some help. But it taught me like cool things about like spaced repetition, spacing out your studying time, what study tips and techniques are actually useful. It wasn't too bad. Like, once I got the groove of like what I was doing, and I got a positive mindset about like my chem class. My chem class low-key cooked me. Ended with 8.0, but I locked in. And I feel like that's what college teaches you how to do. It teaches you how to like lock in when it matters. And it felt worse in the moment, but like looking back, it was like, okay, like that was chill. Another thing too, don't ever like say like, oh, this probably isn't gonna be on the test. It most definitely is going to be on the test. Like, like bro, I had a Spanish midterm testing that was like a good percentage of my grade, and I forgot what it was. It was like this like sentence structure thing, or it was like direct object pronouns or something that like just didn't click on the first time. And I was like, oh, like it's cool, like we barely use it anyways, like it's probably not gonna be on the test, like I'm chilling. And guess what was on the test, bro? And that was like, I kid you not, 50% of the test, and I was cooked. I was like, bruh, like this is literally what I said won't be on the test, and it was a whole portion. So my grade was, unless explicitly said otherwise by like the professor, it most definitely will be on the test. Another thing was I learned a lot about myself. I found out that like I'm not a spontaneous person, and I'm a person who likes routine and like schedule. If I don't have schedule, then I'll just rot. Like literally, like my Saturdays, I'll wake up and I'll rot in bed for hours. I kid you not, hours. I won't touch like outside of my dorm room until like 2-ish p.m. And it's because I don't have anything structured in that time. So when I don't have anything structured, I just waste time. And obviously, like, I'm not saying I shouldn't give myself the time to relax, but I literally just waste time and just brain rot, just scroll, just do absolutely nothing. And even if I want something to get done, if it's not like explicitly structured into like my GCal, it will not get done. So I learned that and it wasn't like a bad thing at all. Like, I just noticed like screen time on Saturdays was 12-14 hours. So I learned for me now, I like to have like, there's two sides of the spectrum. There's, I guess, one side where I came into college, like, just use GCal for things or whatever. But then there's the other side of the spectrum where people have, like, their entire days planned out. Like, okay, at this time I'm going to eat breakfast, this time I'm going to go to the gym, this time I'm going to talk to my friend, this time. And I feel like that's a little bit neurotic. I don't want to do that, but I want to find, like, a happy medium in between where it's, like, I kind of have structured time for things that I want to do. And even on my off days, like, I have, if I wanted to do something on my off day that wasn't really, like, time sensitive, then I can just structure a specific block of time rather than having the entire day free for me to make my decisions, because that is a recipe for disaster. Also, like, and I said this before, I thought I was time management final boss, but then it's like I don't have any time to do anything because my one free day I'm using it to do something else that's not important to me, and that was eating up my time. And then there were Saturdays where I was rotting in bed. So what I learned for myself too, just to be cognizant of what I'm signing myself up for, not to do everything. I don't have to do everything that everyone else is doing, or just in general everything. Like, I can just have my certain sect of things that I like. And all of a sudden, once I started cutting things off, I had more time. it was crazy. I was like, damn. But outside of those things, like, it was pretty chill. Like, my professors, my friends, I'd say like social life on campus is like pretty, because like we're not like a party school. We'd have no frats. However, I would say that like the whole like, oh, Harvard isn't fun at all, blah 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 blah, like, true to some extent, but I feel like depending on what clubs you're in, they always have different events that I was able to get free food and hang out with my friends, which was great. So it's really what you make it. Like, I feel like a lot of things are just what you make it. So just, I don't know, that was chill to me. Like, I didn't really go here with the expectation of raging every single night, like Thirsty Thursday or Thirsty Tuesday. One thing that really was great for me this semester was putting my all into everything. Like, I feel like people definitely pick up when you're passionate, and especially like in school like Harvard, like a lot of people are very passionate about things. But also having your own story, like having your own little pocket that you can explain to other people, really makes you a cool person to be around. And professors pick up on that stuff too, and that definitely helps you in terms of like getting connections or opportunities that you want to further your career. But I don't know, yeah, like what else is there to talk about? Like, I mean, the food was but I figured out a lot of things about myself these past few months, which was chill. And I understand it now. Second semester, I'm ready. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.